Hello, do you like sports? Yes, I love sports. So today we're gonna talk about sports, about Brazilian sports. So please open your CLIL books on the page 64. On the page 64, we have a picture on the top. What can you see in the picture? Look the picture, analyze. What can you see? Which sport is this? Yes, football. This is football. So in this picture, we have the Brazilian football team. They wear yellow shirts and blue shorts. Okay? So we're gonna read and comment about some Brazilian sports. We have football, capoeira, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, frescobol, and a lot of sports, okay? So pay attention to the text and we're gonna comment, okay? Football. The text is exercise 1. Read and think, okay? We're gonna read together. Football is one of the Football is one of the biggest Brazilian passions. It is very common to support a team or at least to have a preference to one. And if you think that Brazilians need a special place to play football, you are completely mistaken. In order to play, they just need a ball, even an improvised one. But there are also other sports that are popular in Brazil, like volleyball, for example. And there are some sports that we create here, were created here, sorry, like frescobol, capoeira, beach football, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Okay? So this text is about the Brazilian sports and the most common sports in Brazil. So we have football, that is the most common in Brazil, the most famous, all the people play. And we have volleyball, a very common sport in Brazil here. But volleyball and football, they were not created in Brazil. They are created in different countries, but they are very common in Brazil. But frescobol, capoeira, beach football, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, they were Brazilian inventions. They were created here in Brazil. So that's why there is this information in the text, okay? Could you understand the text? Remember, before reading the text, you should have done what I asked before. Circle the words you don't understand, look for their meaning, and after that, you read the text and watch the video, okay? Please do that. Otherwise, you could follow the information and the explanation, ok? Então, nesse texto, como eu expliquei, nós temos informações sobre esportes brasileiros. Esportes que são comuns no Brasil e esportes que foram criados por brasileiros. Começou falando então de vôlei e futebol, que são muito comuns no Brasil. Futebol é uma das maiores paixões do Brasil. E no final do texto eles escorrem informações sobre esportes que foram criados por brasileiros, como frescobol, futebol de praia, capoeira e o jiu-jitsu brasileiro. Ok? É isso. Exercise 2. Exercise 2. We have to write true or false. Okay, so we have the sentences. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is an Asian sport. True or false? B. Brazilian people love football. True or false? C. Volleyball was created in Brazil. True or false? D. Beach football is from Brazil. True or false? So you have to analyze the sentences and write true or false. Okay? Exercise 3. Exercise 3, we have 4 pictures and we have 4 sentences. You have to read the sentences and connect to the pictures. So, the first sentence is this. In this sport, there are 2 teams of 5. 2 teams of 5. And the players can't wear any shoes. Second, the team is formed by 6 people, 3 in the front row and 3 in the back row. What is it? 3. People do this sport on a tatami. Athletes start the match standing in front of the other. 2 or 3 people hit a ball back and forth as many times as possible, and they can't allow it to hit the ground. Okay? So here are the descriptions of these sports. Remember, if you don't understand the words, you have to circle, look for their meaning on the internet, and take notes, okay? So you have to read and match, right? Então, nos exercícios 2, você tem, 2 e 3, você tem no 2 que escrever verdadeiro ou falso, analisando as frases, e no 3, relacionar a imagem com as frases. É importante ressaltar que, tanto no texto quanto nos exercícios, vocês têm que fazer a leitura antes, tá? Então, se você veio direto no vídeo, fez errado. Porque a orientação que eu dei é, lá no Google Classroom, ler primeiro tudo, procurar as palavras que você não entendeu, circular, porque na hora de você ler de novo, vai ser mais fácil entender e fazer os exercícios. Então, se você não entendeu aí algumas palavras do exercício 3, é porque você não fez o que eu pedi, né? Então, circula as palavras que você não entende, pesquisa os seus significados e anote-os. Right? Okay. So, next class, we're gonna keep talking about Brazilian sports. See you. Bye.